Here with Miami coach Anthony Noreen after a 4-1 loss at Robert Morris. Coach, not the start you were looking for. They get a goal in the first minute of the game. How did you kind of see early on as far as was your team able to settle in after that or kind of behind the eight ball game plan wise, or just kind of walk me through those opening minutes?
Yeah, I mean, listen, part of our goal is to win the first three and last three of every period, and that doesn't necessarily mean score wise. Obviously, you don't want to give one up, but we just want to set the tone and get to our identity. And in that first shift, there were three things which we talk about every day in every video session that we have to do. That are just choices that we missed on. The puck went in the back of the net. And I think our team is in a spot where when we veer at all from what our identity is and the way we're going to have to play with this group. It just was one of those weekends where the puck just went in. So there wasn't a lot of room for error. And certainly we know there's not going to be room for error coming up. So we got to learn our lesson. Having said that, I did think we settled in. Unfortunately, I didn't think that came until it was 2-0. I thought we got a huge 5-minute penalty kill. And after the 5-minute kill, I thought really from that point on, we took a step. I thought it was the biggest step, honestly, we've taken as a team. And, we make it 2-1. We score on the power play. And I thought from that point on, we had the better of the looks. We had the better of the possession. We had the better of the chances. Unfortunately, to your point, we were chasing. And you can't do that against good teams. And again, credit Robert Morris. I thought they played hard and credit them for capitalizing when they did. But I thought, it wasn't for lack of looks or chances, certainly all the way down to the very end. In a 2-1 game. Obviously, they scored two empty netters, but we had looks right till the end.
You mentioned the power play goal. Ryan Sullivan lights the lamp. Very similar to the goal he had at Fair State as far as being able to be available in the middle and knock home that rebound. Just what did you see from him as far as being in the right spot at the right time?
Yeah, obviously something that we've worked on. He works on a ton, that exact shot, and same one, same exact play. In circumstance where it was a big goal and a guy who's a leader and loves this program and bleeds red and white to go out and score a big goal for us and get us back on track. And like I said, I thought from that point on, our game, in just our feel, just the way our team was the closest to what we want it to feel like that it's been. Now we still have a long way to go, and reality is we've got to get better. But this is a time where it's very easy to be fragile. It's very easy to pull apart. We need to pull together, and we got to block out any outside noise or anything that might be trying to pull us apart. Stick together, and we got to know that, again, I've said it from the opening press conference. We are not going to change. It's not going to be a doom and gloom Monday when they show up. It is going to be show up and get back to work. There are things we need to improve on. We got a chance to play at home the next 4 games. We should be excited about it. But we got to get back to work on Monday.
What did you see from the line combinations? You mixed up a little bit there from what you had been, and then you lose Colby Ambrosio in the second period, and obviously that adjusts it too. But just as far as some of the pairings that were out there and how they performed.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta go back and look at some of it a little bit further. There was reasoning for us behind it. I thought we certainly gave up less chances than we had the previous couple of games. I thought it probably took us a little bit to get used to them, but at the end of the day, I mean, the line combinations is the we need to play to our identity. We need to be physical. We need to be detailed. We need to be hard to play against. And we get opportunities, we need to put them in the back of the net. Again, it's on us as a staff to find those right line combinations, and we're gonna mix and match some stuff until we feel like, number one, we're putting the guys in the best position to be successful, but number two, we're putting the team in the best position to be successful. And sometimes, you get a feel for things, but you got to go back and you got to look at the analytics, you got to look at the numbers, and you got to see what you feel like that chemistry is like, and same thing with those deep pairs, and figure out what we think works best.